What up, though? We
Hey,
are back for another dope ass episode of Late Night with Nate and Adrian. I'm your boy Nate Galloway.
and I'm Adrian Bradyberg.
Shout out to the No Sleep crew. Like, subscribe on all your podcast platforms. Boogie, we
Yes,
are
we
back.
back, we back, we
We
back.
are back. How are you feeling?
Drop another bombs, why don't
Just
you?
had to do it. Sometimes we late with the effects. Always late, but always on time, depending on how you look at it.
Hey, okay. Hey. Hilarious. No, I'm good though. You asking? I'm good. I'm a little tired, as always, a little exhausted. But that's cool. You gotta be either or. Either you eager to do some shit, or you just pooped out because you done did some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's either or. That's how life is. So
If it ain't, you ain't living right. That's what
man.
I'm saying. You got a boring ass life if you ain't either always tired or just not want to do shit.
Woo!
You know?
Say that one more time. Wow, that
Or
was yeah.
or it could just be it was daylight savings time and you forgot to set your clocks and you just like, what the hell happened? That's how
Boy, you
I'm
talking
feeling right now.
right. I feel bad for everybody that has to work on those
Oh
days.
yeah.
Man, you talking about fucking up somebody's schedule up. I remember, yeah, I definitely remember working on either or daylight savings time and waking up like, did I miss it? Did I miss work? Oh shit.
It's the worst shit ever. You know
Yeah.
what? Here's how I always know when it's daylight savings time. Like when I was in like my college years, my clubbing years, it was like, guess what, guys? We got
We
an
got
extra
another
hour to
hour.
party. So it was like, fuck yeah, I love daylight savings time. Now you're just like, fuck, like, yes, another hour of sleep.
Yes.
Thank you, Lord. Or how I get a an alert. It would always be like from the church. It'd be like, all right, saints, don't forget to set your clocks up because you don't want
Uh-uh.
to be late coming into church. It's always that, or fall back because sure would be a shame for you to walk in after we halfway through the service.
Oh my
Stuff like
god.
that. It's just like, all right, y'all really want us to be here. So
The constant like subtle shade that
oh
you
yeah.
get from church from churchmen, as well as just the elders in general, as they send reminders and whatnot. It's just top notch
It's like,
subtle
why are you
shuttle.
late?
Right. Oh, for real.
That's how it is with a black person. Like it doesn't matter across the diaspora. It is we're gonna compliment you but shade you at the same
At the
goddamn time.
same time.
It's like
Right.
congratulations on getting this good report card, but you could have got all A's. These B's are good, but all A's would have been even better. It's always some shit like that.
Yeah,
You
and
know,
this is why you have children out here that are perfectionists, and they get paranoia for making mistakes and shit because of people like them.
or it's the one where it's like, oh, you looking good. I see you out here working out, because you used to be big as hell. It's just like, man, you ain't even have to include the big as
The
hell part.
last, hey, yeah, what happened to hello? Like what? What? Hi, hello, how are you? That's it.
You can just be like, I see you out here playing. Like that's all you need to do. Just be like,
Right.
I see
That's
you.
it.
Like we both recognizing that we both working out here. So
So unnecessary, left or right. Yeah, just unnecessary. Just jabs.
it's just also though. But you know what though? I would think something is wrong though. If you didn't come with an insult, I'd be like, well, what's wrong with you? Like where I just what I said, like that tough love that we give. I would feel
Yeah.
like you don't love me because I'm where is the insult? Where is it
No,
at? Like
no,
I just need some type of little bit of a sting. Cut me a little bit. Like
no. See, no, because those that you're growing up and learning bad behavior. Because when you do get into a relationship and you out here shutting you really kicking your damn partner down, and then now you got to go and have conversations with people that you don't know, talking about but where does this root
where does this
stem
stem?
from? Like, where where did you come? When did you find out in your brain you thought this was okay? This is how you're supposed to speak to people.
Someone's been paying attention in therapy. I see you out here, Boogie. I see you. We out here healing.
Boy, oh boy, because I promise you, I'm like, oh, so this is not how you're supposed to talk. Oh, this is not normal. Oh, okay, my bad, my bad. So you're not supposed to shit talk, the people that you love.
You're not
Oh,
supposed
okay.
to yell at your partner 24/7.
Okay, got you. Let me put that down in my notepad. Got you.
Let me find out you in therapy. Your therapist is like, yeah, 1 or 2 roasts is okay, but all day roast. Like, I see why. There's some issues here in the household.
There's some turbulence going on right now.
Maybe you should let him know that these are jokes. These are jokes. Hear me out.
Right. Oh God.
Let's lead with kindness.
Right. Lead with kindness. I'm like, kindness? That doesn't show you that you love him. Let me show you some kindness right here. This is kindness. Right.
You know what's crazy though? Because I feel like we're all on these journeys to heal ourselves because everybody we've had some toxicity in our lives. So we're all trying to learn. And when you get to that point where you're like, okay, I'm reading these books, I'm working now, I'm being at peace, and you're just like, you know what? Some days I don't want peace. Fuck peace. I want chaos. I just want to just burn it all down. And then you're just like,
I want some rage. I want some right.
Then you're just like, but then I gotta go back to step one. So you're like, I can't do that. Like I can't do it. But sometimes it feels good to rage. I feel like therapists are like, no. You need those rage moments. You need to have that. And it's just like, oh, I shouldn't be having them all the time though.
Right.
It's just like
no, definitely. We're definitely in the times of unlearning bad behaviors, normal society norms that we grew up with, that we thought were how you're supposed to act, and just growing up and learning like, oh yeah, these are all defense mechanisms, survival kits for back then when things weren't as good as they are now. Granted, it's still not the best, but we're in a better place where we can actually have those conversations to our parents, our loved ones, and be like, yeah, we ain't got to do that no more.
I mean, you're absolutely correct. You are 100% right. I don't know, man. It's weird. I'm happy though. I'm happy that we're all in that space of just we trying to help ourselves. Like everyone.
Yeah, but that shit get tiring. You know what I'm saying? Just like what you said, that shit gets tiring. Sometimes you want to act out and act the fool. Sometimes you want to act the fool. Sometimes you want to throw some bows, okay?
You be feeling it, and I'm just like, oh my God, like this goes into my grind your gears because I felt it. I felt like the rage. It was just like, I just want to cuss your ass out. I got 2. One of them is not necessarily so bad. One of them is like a grind your gears / I felt like I was being a dick. So, I don't try to make a lot of appearances in the neighborhood. I like to be, do we have neighbors? Maybe. I see the car every once in a while. This nigga's like Batman. I like to be like that. Like I exist. You just don't know when my whereabouts are. That's how I like to keep it.
Yeah.
So, and also I know whenever I do leave, someone is always going to, hey, let's have a conversation that I don't want to be a part of. Yeah. So taking my trash out, I'm like, let me be quick. Let's get this dumpster to the curb or whatever. So we ain't got to worry about shit. Before I even can get in my car to pull it out the garage, to move the can out, I hear, hey, and I'm just like, what the hell is going on? It is my old neighbor next door. And I'm like, I didn't even take a foot out, step a foot out the garage. She's like, I heard your garage open, so I wanted to come over. And I was like, were you just chilling out here waiting for the garage to open for you to be like, I heard your garage open? You was close. You was right here. So she's like, can I get your phone number? And I'm just like, whoa, uh, this is weird, you know.
Yeah.
And I was like, no. She looked at me. She looked at me as I'm like trying to get in the car, and she had that look of just you're just baffled,
Yeah,
like
she
I'm an
was
old lady.
shocked.
Like, why would he
Yeah.
not give me his number? And I was just like, I don't really give my number out like that. Is everything okay? And she's like, well, I got everybody else's phone number. So I'm thinking, if you have everyone else's phone number, you don't need mine. You have
Right.
like 4 other people you can call. You don't
True.
need me, you know.
Hmm.
And I was like, plus I live next door to you or a door down. So if there's an emergency, I could just walk over, if something happens, So she's like, well, have your lights been flickering? Because mine have. And I just wanted to know so we could always keep in contact. And I was just like, yeah, nah, they haven't. They called, but
Yeah.
I'll let you know if anything happens. And I proceed. And I was like, I got a meeting to go to. So I just came out real quick. She's like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. I felt bad. I felt bad because I was like, you know what? She's old. Maybe I should have gave her number. And the very next day, the power went out like 3 times. I was like, this old lady fucking jinxed us. This old lady
Oh.
put the bad mojo on us because I didn't give her my phone number. I felt it. She went over there and she put a root on us because for I want to say like maybe an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, the fucking
Hmm.
power was out. And I was like, that was the universe saying, Nate, be nice. Just you could have gave this old lady your phone number. You could have gave her your phone number.
Yeah, I mean, when somebody's in your face asking for your number, I like to just go ahead and say yes anyway, just because we don't know what could transpire if I say yes or no. If I say
See,
no, so I would have just gave it to her and just saved under
you
a
panicked.
wonderful,
That's a panic.
colorful. Yeah, I would have gave a nice little colorful contact name just so I can have a little fun if in case she ever contacts me.
See, I didn't want to do that because I was like, she frequently said her internet goes out, and I was like, I'm not tech support. The
Yeah.
guy next door, he does tech support for her. So I was like, I don't want to be, tier
Oh,
tier
yeah.
3 because he's tier
Got
one and
you.
two. I don't want you to be like, Nate, can you get
Yeah.
no?
Yeah.
And her grandkids live like 30 minutes away. So I'm like, you got all these people who can help you. You
There are
don't
more
need
people that are
my
in
number.
line, yeah,
You don't
to
need my number.
assist you than me. Yeah.
And Boogie, this is where I hooked up though. This is where I hooked up, So I've been on this quest of health.
Okay.
I
Okay.
have 5 days strong in a row of going to the
Hey.
gym.
Hey.
I was like, let's do this, Nate. Like, we're doing this. So I go to the gym. Normally I try to go in the morning, but Friday I went in the evening. I was like, let's switch it up. Let's switch it up a little bit. So I go, I check the little tracker though, because if it's more than how many people, I ain't going. There's
Okay.
like ain't a lot of people in here. There's a good time for you, bro. So I go in there, come out, I'm feeling great. Like, oh, it's a great workout. Come back to the crib. I'm like, hit my little garage door opener. Like, who the hell is in my driveway? Someone's in
Somebody's
my
in here.
driveway. There was a car here that wasn't in my driveway, when I fucking left.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, let me get on the phone. Let me make a phone call real quick. Let me call management. I'm like, hey, what's up, boo? Do we have company? And
Uh-huh.
she was like, no, not that I know of. What's going
Mm.
on? Is there
Mm.
someone outside? I'm like, yeah, I can't get in the garage. What the hell's going on? So she's like, do you need me to come outside? And I was like, no, because she knew at that moment I was about to, oh, it's brewing.
Mm-hmm. It's
It's
Hulk
brewing.
time. Right.
Like, oh, I was like, this is the moment I've been waiting for. I'm about to
Right.
go over to the neighbor's house and fucking kick their door in. So, I go next door, knock on the door. And of course, they're in there having a party. They're like, hey, come on in. And I'm like, I don't want to come in when I could just be like, why don't you come out? Why am I coming in when you're having a
Yeah.
party?
Yeah.
So I open the door, stick my head in. Of course, roo, 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 roo. This big ass pit bull coming. I was like, this is why I did not want to step in here in the
Yeah.
first place because you got
Yeah.
dogs. So I'm like, hey, what's up, everybody? I can't get in my garage because there's a car here. And he's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Let me have my friend move his shit out your spot. So I'm like, bro, I understand that we have a little bit of a parking issue because there are some people that have way too many cars and they've been reported. You know, some people have been snitching on them. But I was like, you can't use my spot without asking me. Like, that's just common courtesy. Just common courtesy. And he's just like, you right, bro. My bad. And I was just like, bro, what world do we live in where you don't even ask me to use my spot? Like, come on, dude. What if I had an emergency? What if I had to get out? What if anything? And you just your homie is here. What if your homie, what if y'all left to go do whatever y'all was doing and I still couldn't get in? Then I would be the dick for having your shit towed out of my driveway. Shit really grinding my gears, Boogie. It really grinded my gears.
You going through it this week.
I'm telling you, man, I feel like every week is something with these neighbors. Every week is something with the neighbors. And they dogs was barking all goddamn day Friday. So I was like, so let me get this straight. Your dogs are barking nonstop. And your homie is parking in my spot. I was like, dog.
Oh,
if I wasn't on this peaceful journey right now, if I wasn't on
this is peaceful
to be peaceful,
okay.
I was like, I would be sending the goddamn letter. I would be blowing up the fucking people at the office. Like, hey man, these motherfuckers is barking. I would just be losing it. But I'm trying to be peaceful, Nate. I'm trying to be Zen, Nate.
One step at a time, my mans. One step at a time.
Zen Nate is what I'm trying to be out here. But Boogie,
yes, sir.
You know what time it is? It's time to shout out folks who are doing some good ass things.
I'm tipping my hat.
It's time to tip that hat. I am up first this week. I'm tipping my hat to those brothers that bought back the trademark of White Lives Matter. Shout out to them. They said they didn't want the phrase to fall into the wrong hands, and they have accepted responsibility for that. These are two radio hosts. Let me get the information here. What are these brothers' names? I gotta shout these brothers out because they're doing such a dope ass thing here.
Yeah. I'm
Let's see here. Quentin Ward and Ramses Ja, the hosts of Civic Cipher. They said that there's someone else had actually bought the trademark and they listened to their podcast and thought they could do more with it than they could. So they made ways to get them the trademark of White Lives Matter. So now it is in their hands and no one can use that slogan for anything. So that's dope.
Yeah, that's very smart. I wouldn't have thought of that. They were very intuitive. They were on it, proactive with it, just because we all know when words mean things, and if it takes one person to activate some craziness, that a lot of people will join in easily. So shout out to them for real, because I wasn't expecting that. I just out of nowhere, and to see those two men like, yep, that's us. We did it. I wish somebody would pay us if you tried. So,
how mad do you think Kanye, Candace Owens? How mad do you think any of those people are? White people in general, racist white people. How mad do you think they are that some brothers bought that?
I mean, I feel like they were already in production, trying to make something. And then they come to find out, they go and try and get it patent, and they're like, I'm sorry, who has this? I think they would be a little frustrated. I think they're all a little frustrated, but there's ways around anything. So they'll find a way, or throw some money into it.
What's that meme with the white lady who's like,
oh yeah.
I feel like that's a white person right now, but we wanted to make these shirts. They probably had towels. They had a whole line. They had socks. They had all types of White Lives Matter shit.
Just flags on everything.
Just ready to be sent out. And brothers was like, no. Kudos to them. Shout out to them. Who you got, Boogie, for your tipping of the hat?
My tipping of the hat goes to the wonderful Queen's legendary Salt-N-Pepa with DJ Spinderella, of course. They have finally... they're damn stars on the Walk of Fame.
About time.
Yeah, about damn time. You know, I'm happy to see, a lot of pioneers, black pioneers in the music industry or in the creative space getting their just dues, but like, man, like we also have to remember, we don't need white validation in order to tell us that we were amazing, beautiful, accomplished people. But yeah, I get it, having the Hollywood Walk of Fame, a star on the Walk of Fame, does mean something, and it does hits a little different. So shout out to them.
Get up on this.
Uh
What's your favorite song? What's your favorite Salt-N-Pepa song?
I mean, push it per usual. It's always the classics. I feel like they definitely were. They knew something was going on. DJ Spinderella did her damn thing, was always there with the mixes, and the fact that they were writing their own lyrics and just dancing in an industry that was very much male dominated. That shit is hard as hell. So
Hell yes, I love to see it. One question though, because this is one of those things when we always ask that question, like, man, they should have got it sooner. Do you think it's because they just didn't want to pay for it at that particular time? Do you think it's just like, you know what, we got the bread now, let's all do this? Like, how does that work? Also, with them being Salt-N-Pepa, do all three of them chip in the coins to keep that up, or is it just like, look? Salt, you and Pep got it. I'm sending. I ain't really do that much. How does that work? Like,
I
I'm
don't
always
know.
curious.
I don't know the star. I didn't know they had to pay for it. They gotta pay
Yeah,
for it.
you got to pay to get a star. You got to pay to maintain that. It's like 30 something. Let me see what this is. Let's Google this real quick.
Whoa, I didn't know that. Oh damn,
Let's
that's
see
crazy.
here.
I did not know that.
Yeah, you gotta pay for that. Let me see what it is. Let's see here. It's a fee of $55,000.
Oh.
Yeah. You have to pay that at the time of selection. It's collected to pay for the creation and installment of the star. So yeah, they gotta pay for that. And then they pay, I think there's a fee that they have to pay as well. Because it's like anyone can buy, technically you can.
What's the point of getting a damn star if it's not gonna be?
No, so okay, let me walk that back. Not anyone can buy it, but once they kind of like are like, yeah, we want to vote you in, you still have to pay for it. They're not just giving you that. So yeah, you got to pay that fee.
Oh, this is news to me. I ain't never heard of that. I didn't know that was the process. Wow.
Yeah, so it says here that because of the price tag, usually record labels or TV networks or the fan clubs that nominate individuals, they pay for the star in installments.
Interesting.
Oh, okay.
Got
yeah.
It. All right. Well, yeah. Okay. Well.
So yeah, I see. That's one of them costs. I don't know if I want to justify that. Like, I gotta pay this every year. I gotta pay to upkeep this, nigga. I know I'm a star. I don't need to be on the Walk of Fame to.
Good point. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like those things. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pass. I could do so much more with $55,000.
Yeah, so. I'd be like, nigga, play the motherfucking hits, play the tracks. You know who I am.
Drop the beats.
Especially like, imagine if you like someone like DJ Khaled. Like, come on, you know who the fuck I am. God did. Oh, that's what it would be. God did.
Stop. Oh God.
God did. God did.
Oh gosh.
Yo, let's get to the first ad and we'll be right back.
This guy is hilarious. God did. Oh God.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm just over here polishing up my black watch. A lot of y'all know I'm an avid collector of watches. I got at least 9 of them things in my collection, and the one that I get the most compliments on has got to be my black watch. I got to tell y'all, black watches, they have really put a lot of time and detail into their product. I gotta tell you, from the watch face all the way down to the band made of genuine leather. I know it's genuine, but I like seeing genuine. They really have outdone themselves. So fellas, ladies, if you're looking to upgrade your watch style, definitely check out the good folks over there at Black Watches. They Black owned. You know you want to support a Black owned watch company. And because, they rocking with the podcast, they, hooked you guys up with a promo code. That's right, a promo code. They give you 20% off of your order when you head over to blackwatches.com. That's right, blackwatches.com, BLAK watches.com, and make sure you use that promo code Late Night WNA. Come on, support the Black Watches. Now back to the podcast. All right, first up for news you can or can't use, topic number 1. A lottery winner claims a check and a mascot outfit to hide from his family. For those of you who are listening to this, there's a photo of a man who has a check. He looks like he is in a yellow teardrop mascot outfit here. It says the lottery winner in China wore a mascot to hide from his family and children so they wouldn't take advantage of the opportunity. The man, only identified as Lee, won $30.6 million in a jackpot earlier this week after playing the same numbers for 10 years. He said he usually plays 19, 26, 27, 29, and 2, and recently spent $11 to buy 40 tickets for the same drawing. According to UPI, each number became a winning ticket worth $765,000, leaving him with a large lump sum. While claiming the prize, Lee appeared wearing a bright yellow cartoon mascot suit and told the lottery official that he wanted to keep the lottery win a secret from his wife. I have not told my wife or children. I am concerned that they might feel superior to other people and will not work or study hard in the future. Boogie,
What?
How do you feel about Lee not telling his wife or children that he won over $30.6 million?
I mean, how do I feel? I feel like he's about to leave his kids and his wife. That's what I feel like. What?
I'm glad you said it.
Make it make sense to me. Make it make sense to me, because you're not telling your immediate family. Now, I don't care about your extended family. The people that you live with, that you currently live with, that you decided to get on one knee and was like, hey, would you be with me forever in my life? You decided to not disclose that you won millions of dollars.
30.6 million to be exact.
Oh my God. Something is not sounding quite right now. It sounded like he's about to leave.
Oh yeah, he already had his bags packed. When as soon as them numbers hit, he was like, yeah, I'm not telling them a goddamn thing. He already knew. He's like, I want them to be humble. I feel like they're going to be superior. No, brother, you about to leave. That's what this is. God. You are straight. He already had his plans. He knows what he's doing. Bags are packed. You know what? He already got a second family. He already has a brand new family. He's like, fuck this family here. I can go buy a new family. That's what this was. That's all this was.
What? I don't know. What? Again, I understand hiding your face from the world because you don't want the world to know who you are. See what I did there?
But your fam know.
Right. But your fam should know. Okay. What in the world? This man out here he was like, hey, came to pick up my check. What a yellow teardrop.
You know what? They probably thought it was a singing telegram. He was like, no, I'm the winner.
Nigga was like, hello.
I just imagine his wife just checking the joint account. Like, why is there $30.6 million in the joint account? Like, what the fuck happened?
He's too smart for that. He ain't joined nothing. That man about to put it in a separate account.
Like, okay, look. I can understand if you said, okay, I'm not going to tell you about all of this money. Okay, yeah, I got about 30 of them things. I'm only going to tell you about 5. It was a $5 million jackpot, boo. I won $5 million. I can see doing that. It's like, because you know your family. You know, I was like, okay, look, I know if my wife is going to blow through this. I know I got kids who are, they're going to blow through all this too. So 5 million. That's what it is. I'm still telling y'all we won. I'm elevating y'all lives. Is that okay? Is it okay to not tell the whole amount?
Agreed. Again. Again. If you're not sharing this information with someone that you sleep next to every day, my mans, you are planning to remove yourself from said family. That's what it sounds like to me.
You know what? Plot twist. Here's what it is. Because they say he's been playing those same numbers for like 10 years.
Oh,
you know what it was?
So he got a problem.
His wife, his wife and kids was talking mad shit. It's like, you ain't never gonna win. You ain't never gonna win. You could put that $11 into something else, daddy. Oh, boo, you could put that $11 into the gas station. That $11 can go towards something else. You know how much food we could buy with that $11? She was on his head or some shit. That's what it was. And he was like, I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all. One day these numbers gonna hit, and I'm just gonna leave y'all. And that's what he did. She was like, you ain't never gonna leave me, Johnny. You ain't never gonna leave me. And he was like, I'm gonna show your ass. That's what it was.
Ain't nobody looking for you.
Give me your car. It was some shit. It was some shit like that. He was just like, you know what? I'm out. Only, you know what? I bet you every woman who was married to a man named Lee was checking her husband's whereabouts, especially when he came in. I heard you won, Lee. This dude's walking in the house like, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't even play the lottery. You're lying. Right. You're lying, Lee. How much you want to bet?
It just sounds fishy to me not to share with your wife and your kids.
You know what? This is like when people, like when Tom Brady retired and he came back 2 weeks later. It's like, how much do you hate your family? This is one of those moments where it's like, damn,
giving, bro. Yeah, it's giving. There's problems in the household.
Like, even if you wanted to divorce, even if you wanted to get a divorce, you could be amicable. Be like, you know what? This is 30 more than what I had. Let me break you off, son. I'm breaking you off, son. I'm breaking my kids off, and then you go your separate ways.
Because, even if, well, I'm not gonna say if, when Lee decides to leave his family, like, the wife is still going to be up anyway, because she's gonna get half anyway. So why are you holding back? Like, are you gonna run? He's gonna run away and not tell anybody? No,
he's gonna fake his death. This clearly has all the signs of a dude who is going to fake his death. He's already in the costume, so we don't know who Lee is. Yeah. So Lee could be in another country by now. Yeah. We literally don't know. Lee like, I cashed out and I'm out. You know what he could have did though? He could have at least waited for the check to actually, clear. He could have waited for that. Because what if they was like, hey, man, it's gonna take at least 30 days for all this to process. What if it was some shit like that? Like, you're not getting this right now.
Yeah. 30 days. If it takes 30 days for it to process, my man, you are still broke. You are still broke.
He's like, ooh, wait for these 30 days to be up. I'm leaving y'all asses. My man was just, I don't know. That's just weird. I mean, I did see like it was a dude in Jamaica. I think I saw him. Yeah. He was in like the scary movie mask. Because he didn't want nobody to rob him. I'm all for people being able to dress up to get their money. I'm all for it. Because people crazy out here. With that kind of bread, niggas is crazy. Like, people are crazy. I'm all for it.
I mean, good luck. Apparently he don't love his family that much. So
if you won 30 M's,
yeah,
are you dressing up? Are you gonna accept
naturally
as Boogie?
Naturally. I mean, I'm dressing up too, but again, I'm gonna let one person that I lay my head next to. That, hey, my man, we up. Let's do what we gotta do. Let's do what we gotta do. Because my family too damn big to be sharing any of that.
He was like 30 M's. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna leave me with.
Right. Fuck.
After you do that math, it's gonna be like random cash apps. You're just gonna be like, oh, something good must have happened.
Yeah.
And be like, don't ask no questions.
Right.
I'm definitely dressing up. I don't know what
You
I'm
have to.
It's gonna be like Halloween. It's gonna be like a celebrity Halloween costume party. They're gonna be like, damn, this brother put a lot of thought into this. I just got 30 M's. I can afford to go all out for this costume. Like, I can afford to go all out.
See, and
I'm doing it big.
And this is new lottery winners' problems. When you feel like, well, I guess now that I got this money, I could do this. No, the trick is you have to stay within your means. Yes, you got this 30 M's, but if you want to not work anymore, you still gotta act like you ain't got no damn money.
Oh yeah, that's after I get the check. I'm showing up fully dressed like Diddy as the Joker. That's how I'm collecting my check, just like that.
Yeah.
But after the check is deposited, it's regular Nate. You'll never know. Yeah. Nate, you still go to work? Hell yeah, I still go to work. Do I still do what I'm supposed to do at work? Not really, because I got 30 M's in the bank.
Right.
But I'm still coming to work.
Right. Exactly. That's how you're supposed to do it.
Let me ask you this question, Boogie. If you won 30 M's, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know you don't need your job at work, are you really putting in your full effort? Are you going to be a little spicy knowing that I got 30 M's as my backup plan?
I mean, I'm not going to be spicy, but I'm going to definitely reduce my productivity.
I'm not going to lie. Production is definitely reduced, and I'm talking a little greasy. I'm talking a little spicy to you.
Y'all,
what you going to do?
You and Arbors, whatever y'all from Grand Rapids, nigga.
Saginaw.
I was trying to find the word. I'm like, where is it? Which one is it?
You were close. You were going to eventually name a city.
Saginaw, spicy.
You already know. You already know. That's what I'm doing. I'm like, you're not about to talk cash crazy to me when I got 30 M's in the bank. You can talk a little spicy to somebody when you 1,000 there, but when you a millionaire, you ain't about to talk cash crazy to me. I'm talking cash crazy to you.
Yeah, being a millionaire is also having millionaire taxes, my guy. So I'm not about to talk crazy at all.
Come on, Boogie. You know there's ways around. I'm giving so much tax exempt. I'm writing all this shit off. I'm just writing shit off for the sake of it. Oh, we're going to dinner? No, Boogie, I got this. Mm-hmm. Writing that bitch off. Mm-hmm. Everything's a write-off. That's what it is. And you know what I'm do though? I'm taking all my PTO. I'm using everything, and I'll fire me, so then I can get unemployment. I got 30 M's, and I'm still getting unemployment.
Yeah,
that's what I'm doing.
Yeah,
that's what I'm doing.
I got you. I will say this. I'm the weirdo that will not get the large cash sum. I'm the give it to me over time.
Oh, that's you. You the overtime.
Yeah,
overtime
I'm the overtime person.
We stretching this out.
Yeah, because that's just how I am. Like, you're not about to give me all of this. You're not about to give me all of this and expect me not to figure out a way to.
See, you know yourself.
Yeah.
See, you've come to grips with knowing who you are, and also you'll never go broke. You won't be like some of these other people who just went out here. I bought a yacht every day of the week, and they ain't got nothing.
No,
we're not doing like yeah, every year on the 15th of December, I get 15 million.
Real quick. That's it.
You be like fucking Mariah Carey. Oh, the re-up is coming every year.
All I want for Christmas. That's all I want.
Literally you. It's not a bad. Hey, I'm not mad at that.
That's me.
Hopefully Lee and his wife and hopefully they work it out. And this 30 M's don't break their family up. Hopefully.
Good luck, my mans, because we know your marriage ain't gonna last too much longer, buddy. If she finds out and you ain't tell her. So
woo, I hope it's one of the moments, I was waiting for the right time. I was waiting for the check to clear. I hope it's one of those moments. I hope he was just waiting for the check to clear. Maybe that's what it was.
Well, good luck, buddy.
Good luck. Anyways, let's get to this ad and we'll be right back.
Peace out. Hey y'all, we're going to take a quick pause from this episode to tell you about our next sponsor, Rose Vogue Styling. Let Rose Vogue Styling help you change the way you see yourself. Their mission is to empower you to build your confidence and look fly while doing it. They offer personal styling, shopping, and closet auditing. They need to come to my closet because it's a hot ass mess, okay? They also have an online boutique store full of pieces that will give your outfit life and have you looking right. Pieces like earrings, that's what I have on now, right here, necklaces, purses, rings, just to name a few, okay? Right now, our subscribers, our listeners, our watchers, you can get 20% off when you use the code late night, okay? LATENITE. Go on over to their IG. It's Rosevogue Styling at Rosevogue Styling. Easy. Everybody knows that, okay? Let Rosevogue Styling style you for your next event, or simply just help you enhance the pieces that you already have in your closet. Wow. Style is a choice. Upgrade yours with Rosevogue Styling. Again, you can get 20% off if you use our code late night, okay? LATENITE. Support a black business, okay? Support us. When you support them, you're supporting us, okay? Now let's get back to the show.
Topic number 2. This one it's a little weird one. I'm sure we've all experienced this when we were in athletics or just working out in the gym. Sometimes you just don't want to shower around everybody. Nothing wrong with that. It says former NBA player Jamal Tinsley racked up $250,000 in fines from the Indiana Pacers for not showering after practices and games. In an interview with the podcast Incubator, his former teammate Bruno Sandov revealed that the point guard wouldn't shower after practices or games. According to the outlet, Tinsley had issues with the organization and former NBA legend Reggie Miller, who allegedly forced the Pacers to change their code of conduct after he realized Tinsley wasn't taking showers with the team. We easily enter or exit the shower, and he would be dressed, already exiting the locker room. Once, twice, 3 times, Reggie Miller says to a team manager, bring the team rule book. We have to add one change that every player must shower after every training session, especially after every game. Otherwise, he will be punished. The first fine was $500. It will be doubled every other time he didn't take a shower. Sandoff revealed, however, that didn't deter Tinsley. According to Sandoff, he accumulated $250,000 worth of fines the entire season. He took a shower at home. He doesn't want to be naked among anyone. We counted at the end. He paid $250,000 worth of fines for not showering in the end. So the scandal broke out, and he had to speak on it with his agent and his girlfriend. It's weird.
Yeah. What? I'm trying to understand, like, why Reggie would do that, because, would ask for the team rules policies to be adjusted, and maybe he's trying to ensure everybody washes their ass.
I mean, maybe, but again, that ain't for you, Reggie. Reggie, your job is to go out there and drop them buckets. Your job
That's
ain't to
it.
be worried about people washing their ass. And also it says here, it's not like he wasn't washing it. It's just that he was doing it at home. So he was still, showering. He just didn't want to shower around y'all. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like, that's his personal business. Maybe something happened to him when he was a youth that he just wasn't comfortable with showering. There could be a number of reasons why he don't want to shower with y'all. Maybe he's seen a bunch of movies. Maybe he's seen a bunch of prison movies. Maybe he just like, I just don't want to be in there with a bunch of niggas while I'm washing my ass. And there's nothing wrong with that. Maybe he's one of them people who's like, I like a private shower. Like, I like a private shower. I don't like my goods to be out here for everybody.
And also, and I'm not really understanding group showers anyway. Like, why are shower stalls open for the public anyway? Like, just open for the raping, I don't understand that whatsoever. I would hope now that these organizations have so much money and have updated their facilities that they have dividers, partitions, and showers now. Like, come on, yo, we're over that. These are grown ass, these grown ass men. Like, we gotta shower together, guys.
It just makes me think that Reggie Miller was mad that someone didn't pass him the soap. So he was like, God damn it. He's like, we all showering together now. That's what it was. It was some weird ass shit like that. Because why do you care, bro?
Yeah.
Why do you care? Now, if it's one thing, I can see if it's one thing where it's like, okay, you ain't showering and we all got to ride this team bus to the next city, or we flying somewhere. Okay, you a little funky. you know, you gotta do something. I can understand that. Also, you are sweaty, it is germs, but he's showering at the crib, you
Yeah.
know, or why don't y'all just leave the locker room a little early, let him have his own private time, he can shower and you good, or just have privatized stalls. There's a number of options here. Number of options.
Yeah, that's definitely weird. That's a weird situation. But also, shout out to Jamal being like, yeah, I don't care.
Like 250, I got that. But
Let's do it.
also on why are we talking about this on a podcast though? Like of all the podcast topics, like, so do y'all really be showering after y'all? Like,
Yeah.
why are we asking him this? Like, if I'm
Well,
Jamal
it
Tinsley,
became a problem. It was an issue that, and I guess somebody found out, and it became a story, and him and his agent had to speak out on it because he was fined for all that damn not showering, I guess.
I'm like, bruh, like y'all can talk about other things on the podcast besides me not showering. Maybe he got athlete's feet and he didn't want the other players to see it or get it. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe he got small meats and maybe he uncomfortable with himself around these other niggas. Maybe that's what it is. It could be a number of things.
Yeah,
it's a number of things.
Yeah, I never understood that whole group showering either. When I was in high school, and college, I was like, I don't give a fuck what we doing. Ain't no way.
It always blew my mind. The guys like high school, they were just so free with it. Like, yeah, I'm like, oh, this is what we doing. We just having a full on conversation, butt ass naked. Like, I was always that dude. I would always be like the last one to lead a locker room because it's like, yeah, I need my little private time.
Yeah,
because this is not what I'm about. Plus, they actually they made a rule in my high school because there were some dudes who were messing around with each other down there. It was like, no more showers. Y'all just got to shower at home because y'all in here doing stuff that y'all not supposed to be doing in the locker room. So it's just like, yeah, I don't need to. We don't need to be that cool. Same jail.
Yeah, that's weird to me. Even like just for the shock, like just think about us being in high school and being like, we go from showering individuals at home to go take a shower with a whole bunch of other people too right now. Let's go.
Like literally, it's just like, it's like, damn, how poor were these school districts? Like y'all just couldn't have no partitions, like nothing.
Just
like
all.
Yeah,
like,
just
this ain't no bathhouse, my man. Like what are we doing here? Like.
Like I go back, I'm visually looking at these showers and I was like, so we were just they literally had people just in a circle, just
in a
all
circle.
one big ass like what? It's just weird. It was just weird. And they shame people though. It was like, oh, you shaming me for being shy, and all y'all just out here just butt ass naked. And, like, come on, man.
It's giving racial. It's giving me racial slavery for some reason. Man, everything always ties back. So
it does. I don't know. We gotta stop traumatizing people. I was so glad when I was like, oh, we don't have to take showers. I was like, yes. I was like, you just do whatever you do to keep yourself from not being funky in between gym class. But it was just like, yeah, I don't think we should force people into just open nakedness.
Agreed.
They don't want it. Like, have like when I go to the gym now, I'm so glad that I don't shower at the gym, but I'm glad that they now do have their own privatized doors.
Yeah, they have. Yeah.
If I wanted to, great, I would. I feel so much more comfortable than being in a gym, and it's always the old people too, man. It's always like the certain generations where they just be like, oh, I just want to talk to you, young man, with my balls in your face. And it's just like
slanging every left and right. Woo, this feels good.
Is it like that in the women's locker rooms too? Is it like old ladies just
yes, sometimes out? I mean, now it's more like they are only naked like when they get to their locker. That's it.
Oh, okay. So they kind of
ain't nobody walking around like, hey, titties swinging left, right. Let me go right over here and check myself out. No.
Like back in the day, I was just like, what do we have to talk about? Also, that was the other thing. It's like, what do y'all have to talk about where y'all are just in towels? Like, move on. Like this. I'm not here to hear about your kids. I'm not here about your job.
There shouldn't be no more conversations. It's just focus on getting dressed.
Literally, like, yeah, that was a good workout. Oh, got these pants on. All right, so catch you next week. Like that's how it should be.
That is it.
I don't know. we just gotta do better. Like
Yeah,
I'm happy for Jamal. You got to put a foot down. You got to put
and
a
that's
foot
what he
down.
did.
Also, though, I really want to talk. We need to have more information. Reggie Miller, come on the pod, man. Come on the pod,
Yeah,
Reg.
yeah.
Let's find out why you cared so much about him showering or not.
You're gonna be like, because I thought it was a team effort.
Oh my god! Actually, you know what, Reggie Miller, don't come on the podcast because you got to be the most boringest analyst ever. So please don't come on here.
Oh, let Reggie
Please
live.
don't.
Let
No,
Reggie live.
Reggie.
I think he's solid. He's very uh he is very institutionalized. You can see it that
Okay.
he likes he's very black and white. Like I need
Okay.
everything. He's about standards, practices, and
Preparation.
policies. Right.
I'll tell you this though. I'd rather talk to Reggie Miller than Chris Webber. I'd rather have
in
Reggie on
in a heartbeat. Mr. Weber is the one guy I cannot. I used to scratch and pull my hair out. Like, I'm not kidding. I cannot.
I think we can all agree. Black, white, no matter what you identify as, we can all agree that Chris Webber is probably the worst analyst ever.
He's not the best. He's not.
If I see Chris Webber as I'm not gonna watch this game. It could be a team that I like. I'm just not gonna watch this game.
Or you know what I do? I just put stuff on mute. And then I just play music or something in the background. Like I was never a fan. It really made my ears like cringe.
Oh,
I just
God.
bleed. Yeah.
He is the worst. Boogie, it's time to keep
Speaking of the worst.
There's been a lot of cringe-like activities going on. You know what time it is. It's time to get to those niggas who have been tripping. I'm up first this week, and honestly, it ain't the niggas. It is not the niggas for me. This week, Utah's governor speaks out on a viral video of teens that were dressed in blackface costume. This was actually one of those things where I was shocked that he actually said anything. Not shocked that the kids actually did it, because obviously they do it every year on Halloween. Every year on Halloween, we are constantly always waiting to see what these dickheads are going to do, and they never cease to fail. It never cease to let us down. It's Halloween and prom season are the two seasons where white folks gonna show their ass. They're gonna put on some blackface, or they're gonna, oh, I'm picking you just like you used to pick cotton. Go to prom with me. It's always shit like that. And Spencer Cox, Utah's governor, made a statement. We strongly condemn racism in all forms and call on every Utahian, did not know that that's how you say that, to reject such offensive stereotypes, slurs, and attitudes. We must do better. It's a group of guys and young ladies. They went to Walmart dressed as, cops and the robbers, and of course the robbers, in blackface. There's a video, and there's a woman in the video who's actually trying to check them, and it's like, hey, yo, this is offensive as hell. Like, you guys are going to be able to get in college, think about your futures, blah blah blah. And one of these dickheads, says it's okay because we dropped out of high school, it doesn't fucking matter. It's just like,
God,
come on, man. Like, we got to stop doing this dumb shit, man. And it's like, I'm blaming the kids, I'm also blaming the parents, and I'm just blaming everybody, because you let them leave the house like this. I don't care. I don't want to hear no excuses. You let your kids leave the house like this. You knew what they were doing. This should have been a talking moment of like, hey, let's not do this. Let's think of something else. And in the video, you can see the young lady.
Yeah,
she could realize that what the woman was saying to her was like, yeah, this is wrong. You're kind of right. You could realize it. Two of them issued apologies, which really aren't apologies. It's the whole one of the young ladies was, please stop messaging me, please stop sending me death threats. I now understand what I did was wrong, and I'm trying to do better with not making these decisions, a BS apology like that. Other dude did another BS apology where he didn't actually apologize for what he did. I feel like when you do things like you need to apologize for what you did. I am sorry for putting on blackface. I am sorry because I know this. You gotta fully stand in this apology because none of them are real apologies. It's all
Man.
fake BS.
Yeah, it's
You
just
know.
it's all going downhill from from here, if you ask me. The fact that they thought it was okay means that tells me that their parenting and growing up, this was looked at as acceptable, funny. They thought it was okay coming from wherever they're from, Utah. That's because they
Yeah.
they learned from them damn parents and the
You know
people
what's
that are
funny?
around them.
When we all saw it, we were just like, yeah, it's Utah. It's on brand. How many
Yeah.
times has Russell Westbrook had issues with people in Utah? How many times have people played against BYU and they've had issues with them being racist towards black students or whatever? How many times does this happen? So this is pretty on brand for Utah, especially for the governor to come out and be like, you do better, Utahns. So it means you know that it's racist as fuck out here. Like, come on, man. I just wish they got kicked out of Walmart, so Walmart kicked them out. I just wish that. Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna wish that. I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna wish.
So don't do it.
I'm not gonna say that.
Don't do it.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say what I think. I wanted to say.
Don't
But,
do it.
You know.
Listen, everything happens for a reason. They are, they've been publicly on notice. We know who they are. So now let's see what happens.
They know what areas to do it in.
Yeah.
I'll just say that. You know what areas and what states to do this in, because you're not going to do this
of course
in heavily populated areas with black people.
No,
So.
not at all. They know what they're doing. So let them keep doing it and let's see what happens. Yeah, let's see what happens.
Just had to hit him with the cracker.
Yeah.
But who you got, Boogie? Who you got for y'all niggas?
I think this goes without saying. Good old Aubrey Drake Graham, if you will, just released his album with a collaborative album with 21 Savage titled Her Loss, with a picture of Zucchini. I can never say Shekinah. It's a picture of her as their cover. I can never say her name, whatever. But shout outs to her for
it's a good cover.
Giving the okay.
Good.
Yeah, it's a cool cover.
Yeah,
I fucks with it. But there's been a lot of recent heat because of certain lyrics from Drake. There's a couple songs on his lyrics, a couple of lyrics on his album. There's one in particular, Middle of the Ocean, where the Canadian rapper takes a jab at Serena Williams' husband, Ohanan.
That's how you say his name? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Alexis Ohanan. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the lyric goes, sidebar, Serena, your husband a groupie. He claimed we don't got a problem, but no boo. It is like you coming for sushi. First off, terrible trash line.
Bars.
Yeah. First off, trash bars.
Dropping no bombs for those bars.
That would be a no bomb drop right there. No bombs will be dropped. Second of all, this man is butthurt talking about groupie. If I can recall, my man Drake,
please get the receipts.
If I can recall, were you not sitting prior to her actually being a wife? Were you not sitting on those seats in front, waving your hands in desperation to get some attention? Hey, look at me! Look, I'm here. I'm at your game. Go, Serena, go. Were you not there as well?
That's one.
Don't act like you weren't on her ass. All up in those lyrics that we heard about, oh, Serena this, Serena that. Was that not you, Drake? Was that not you, Drake? Stop it.
Let's go through it. That's one. Let's see. He was at Skylar Diggins games.
I mean,
That's 2.
he's a
Carucci.
fan. Come on now.
That's 3. All up on Boogie Cousins. That's 4. All up on LeBron. That's 5. All up on University of Kentucky. How many niggas is? Come on now.
He was all up on Millie Brown. Millie Brown, the fucking 12-year-old from Stranger Things. Remember that?
Yeah, that's weird.
That's very weird.
Very
Come
weird.
on, come on now. Come on, Drake. I mean, and it goes on as well. He also he has subtle jabs at Megan Thee
Subtle.
Stallion, at Ice Spice, you know. What I'm saying is right now it's a lot going on. There's a song called either Circle Loco, where he goes, the bitch lie about getting shots, but she's still a stallion. She don't get the joke, but she's still smiling. What?
Yeah, nigga was wilding on that one. We know who you talking about, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yachty came out talking about, he wasn't talking about Megan Thee Stallion. He was talking about women getting BBL.
I think it's because he wrote it, so he's trying to cover up for.
Yeah, we're not doing this, buddy. We're too smart for this. Come
These
on,
niggas
y'all.
are the worst liars. Like, it's just like, look, just stand in it. If this is how you feel, just stand 2 toes down in it.
That's it.
Like, you clearly have drawn a line in the sand.
Yeah.
You clearly have shown what side that you are standing on here.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
If that's the side that you want to be on, go be on that side. But don't try to come out here and be like, oh, I didn't say it. It's supposed to mean this. Come on, bro. Just stand in it. I respect you more for at least standing in the bullshit.
Exactly. So so this is what that tells me. He probably has some collaboration with Tory Lanez coming up.
Oh yeah, you already know he is. You already know it.
Just sitting on music to drop, because Tory Lanez dropped an album that nobody's talking about or heard of, and still won't. Don't care.
Well, you know, I agree with you there. You don't care. I don't care. But the nigga cells, the incel, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
Those nigga care. And you know what's crazy though? Because when Tory last dropped some shit, you know, you see all these people who's like, oh, but this nigga don't miss. You know, this nigga don't miss. You know, LeBron was like, oh, he did. And I was just like, I be watching, I be paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
So I be like, all y'all niggas who be like, protect black women, protect black women.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a girl dad. I'm a girl this. I'm a girl that. But then you up here bumping a nigga who we know something happened.
Who pew-pewed. Yeah.
When there's a black woman who's out here claiming she's got shot, I'm like, y'all niggas are very hypocritical. You can't be like, I'm a girl dad and support black women if you don't care about all black women, all little girls. It can't just be about, I only care about my daughter. It can't just be about that.
Yeah.
Can't be everybody's a bitch except for my daughter.
Yeah.
That's where I draw the line at. Like, niggas is
you
fake.
ain't talking about me.
It's like,
what?
It's very frustrating. You said the album was called Her Loss. It sounds like it's Drake's loss, because it's like, bro, you got money. Why are you doing? That's the part I don't understand about these niggas. It's like, bro, you have money. You can get any woman you want. Move on. You're not gonna get Serena back. She's happy with who she's with. So just move on. And I saw what I saw what he said. You see his response? You see his reply?
Yeah, I saw his long ass response. But the whole point is, of course you're supposed to be. It was a great response. It was a great clap back. He said, man, I'm over here making millions, building a foundation for my daughter and my wife, who, by the way, is a fucking Olympic and just a fucking the greatest of all time. GOAT, my mans. So you can go ahead and make these little funny little songs if you want, but wouldn't you want your partner's significant other to be your groupie? Because I would. That's what I want.
It should be your biggest groupie.
Right. My biggest fan is my boo that stands right next to me. Okay. That I'm laying down with and telling him that I won millions of dollars with. Okay. That's my boo.
You know what? The biggest flex though, he should have been like, "Yo, Drake, worry about them porn stars that you out here knocking up. Worry about the porn stars.
Wow,
that's what you need to worry about. Worry about who you entertaining. Wow, because look, I'm out here entertaining the likes of Serena Williams.
Yeah.
You know, you out here with porn stars, and I'm not trying to shame, because you do what you do.
Yeah.
But let's not sit out here and talk about who's groupie. You out here grouping for porno stars. He out here grouping for arguably the best athlete in the world. There's no competition. Who won?
None at all.
Who won here? You arguing over people that have been passed around the industry. Like, come on, brother. Stop it. Stop it.
Yeah, niggas be tripping. That's all I gotta say. Niggers,
Ooh, hard are there?
Yeah, I just want to say it. Niggers be tripping. So yeah.
There's so many layers to this, because I was just like, damn, when people are right, they're right. Because it was just like, Drake's half black. And this is clearly him leaning into to his white side. His mama's white. This is him leaning into that. Because I, for one, I can't see it as we big up black women, but then we turn them down in the same light here. It's just the weirdest shit.
Make up your mind. Make up your mind what you're trying to do, what you want to do, and stand on it. That's it.
And you don't have this type of vitriol for the niggas who, and I saw so many people with these dumbass think statuses, think pieces about this is rap. This is what happens in rap. Everyone goes each other in rap. It's one thing to go at each other, and which I'm not going at you about this situation, because if Drake went at another rapper who had gotten shot, niggas would be on his head about that situation. And we all know that. Like, let's not sit up here and act like that's okay. It's just trash.
I said what I said. Keep that shit. You can keep that.
Just motherfucking trash. Like, just do better. Just do better.
That's it.
Well, Boogie, I think we got one more ad left.
Yeah, we do.
It's that final ad.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? A lot of y'all hit me up like, Nate, you super chill. You super laid back all the time. Brother, you gotta be on something. Well, y'all are right. I'm off them chummies edibles, and y'all know me. Y'all know I'm a smoker. I don't really mess with the eddies like that, because let's be real, a lot of them are hit or miss. There's either no juice or you're feeling like a zombie. The good folks over there at Chummies, well, they out here trying to change the edible game. And I gotta tell you, they got some phenomenal products. They sent me over some of their traditional edibles, and man, them things are hitting. But they don't only got edibles. They got juice. They got your gummies. They got your chocolate bars. Whatever you like, they got it. Y'all, do me a favor. Go over to their Instagram page. It's Chummies_edibles. And get yourself some good stuff. And when you're out there, filling up your cart, make sure you use that promo code 21Chummy. That's right. They rocking with the podcast, and because they rocking with us, they rocking with y'all. So they're going to take care of y'all by giving y'all 10% off of your first order. So again, use that promo code 21Chummy to get 10% off your edibles. All right, y'all, let's get back to the podcast.
It's the final topic. It's the final topic.
This is a weird one, and I'm about to mess up all of these names in the story, so y'all bear with me. The man was hospitalized after eating a live crab to take revenge. He says he wanted to get revenge because it pinched his daughter. The man, identified as 39-year-old Lou of Ziyang, started to feel severe back pains for 2 months after eating a live crab. Lou was taken to a hospital in Hangzhou, according to the South China Morning Post. I asked him, why did you eat a live crab? He said, I wanted to take my revenge for my daughter. Dr. Chow Kian said, per the Morning Post. He said, when we were by a stream, my daughter was pinched by a small crab, so I got angry and put the crab in my mouth for revenge. Chow said doctors were confused by Lou's pathology changes in his chest, abdomen, liver, and digestive system. Per the Morning Post, Xiao said after continuous probing, Lou finally admitted to the incident which took place. We repeatedly asked him if he had ever eaten game or anything unusual, anything that could cause allergies. He said no to all. Chow said, noting that Lou later admitted to doctors that he had eaten something special. Blood tests later revealed that Lou had 3 parasitic infections from consuming the live crab.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Man, shout out to him though. He was like, "Nah, nigga, you can't bite my daughter. You're not about to bite my daughter and get away with it."
Oh man, I mean,
That's protect women right there.
hey, protect your daughter at all costs, man. He was, I don't care if I got 3 parasites. You ain't gonna fuck with my daughter no more.
That's
Like,
what I'm talking about.
you know, at that moment, her daughter was like, yeah, my dad is the greatest. Like, he'll never let anything happen to me. And then immediately after, she was like, Dad, don't do that shit again.
Right.
You've been in here for like
He was like, "Daddy,
2.5
it
months.
was just a pinch. It was just a pinch."
Literally. And also, it was like, how bad was the pinch? Like, why? How come you couldn't just like bop the crab on the head and then put it in a pot and then eat it? Why you have to eat it raw? Like,
Yeah, I'm not understanding that process right
You-
there. He was
you
that
know.
hungry. It was revenge and hunger at the same
I'll
time.
show you.
But also, my stomach is growling. Like, come on, man.
No, the crab was like, no, I'll show you.
He said, "I still win at the end of it all. I still
Crab.
won at the end of it all."
Crab had been gone, and here we are 2 months later. And the homie was sticking to it though. He was like, nah, I ain't eating nothing wild. Nah, I don't know what happened. It was a
Right.
routine day for me. I just, I had the breakfast, some lunch, and I went by a stream and ate a crab and then went and had some dinner. But other than that, nothing weird happened here. I'm just like,
God,
I would have.
yeah.
I wouldn't have ate the crab. I would have beat the shit out of that crab, though. I would have, tossed it. I'm flinging you back into the water. I'm flinging you up against this rock. I'm doing something for my daughter.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna eat.
I don't know about consuming the crab.
Nah.
Come on, man.
Nah. And also though, but you know what? Let's play devil's advocate here for a second.
Okay.
Let's play devil's advocate. What if his daughter was fucking with the crab? What if the crab was just out chilling, like minding his business, like I'm just out here doing what crabs do?
Yeah.
And she just, because we know little kids, they be fucking with animals.
Yes.
Maybe this is what happened. Maybe that's what happened.
I mean, I appreciate the effort that the father did again to protect his daughter, but this is the type of protection that you probably didn't need to go to that extent. Like,
I agree.
You
know what,
just
though?
suffered 2 months worth of live parasites in your body, destroying your insides. Destroying your insides because of a pinch. Just want to take that into.
I think it was, what was it? It was from The Expendables. This is what my man said. She was like,
Oh, okay.
"Oh, daddy, this crab bit me." This is what my man did.
I want him dead. I want his family dead. I want his house burnt to the ground. I want to go to the middle of the night. I want to piss on his eggs.
That's what he did. That's what his dad said. He was like, "I got you, boo. We round up the goons." He should have just, what he should have did? We would have had a whole crazy crab on that beach. I'd have been like, I'm calling all the homies. Bring your pots, bring your butter. We having a crab boil. That's what we doing. I am taking out this crab and his entire family. You fuck with my daughter, and I got to come and get your entire family. That would have been way better than just eating one raw crab.
I would have just stepped on that crab and I'm like, "See, we done. Now let's go."
I mean, you could have did that too. But there's many options. But I can say this much though. I can say no other crab is going to fuck with that man's daughter ever again. I feel like them other crabs witnessed that. They was like, "Oh shit, he got Henry." And it was like, "Ooh, that's a horrible way to go." I was like, "Damn, you could have at least put him in the pot. He just ate my man."
Right then and there. "Henry, I told you not to touch that girl."
Like every animal that day, not even that, every other person, I'd be like, "Ooh, shit, I'm not fucking with him." Yeah. Also, if I'm out there and I have my kids and we see this, like if my kid is like in her class, I might look, don't fuck with her. I don't care if she took your pencil. I don't care if she cut you in line. Do not be fucking with her. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear nothing from Lou's dad. Because if Lou's dad come over here wanting to put them hands on me because you wanted to mess with him, we gonna have a problem. Me and you, little girl,
gonna be a problem.
Little boy. So I just you know what? He's gonna be that dad that is in those prom pictures with the guns. That's gonna be her dad.
God, yeah.
That's gonna be her dad. I feel bad for any little boy or little girl that tries to take his daughter out because he ain't having it. If he goes to this type of lengths with a crab.
Yeah.
What do you think he'll do with a human person that messes with his child?
Good luck, girl.
This is like the epitome of like fuck around and find out. And that crab unfortunately found out. It's a bad way to die, though.
It really is.
That's a bad way to go. I hope, though, on the way down, I hope he pinched something on the inside.
He did something, right?
You know, he's like, I'm gonna get you. You know, I got your daughter. I'm gonna get you too. But, you know, there's better ways to get revenge, y'all. There's better ways.
I think that was the moral of the story. There's better ways to get revenge.
Title of the episode: Better Ways to Get Revenge.
Title alert! Title alert!
Oh man. Well, Boogie, we have come to the end of another dope-ass episode of
Fun
Late Night
filled.
with Nate and Adrian.
Hey,
These are always a treat. Like, subscribe on all your podcast platforms. We're trying to do more for you guys. If you guys are new to the pod, or if you've been tuning in for all of the other 86 episodes, you might be hearing something new in the background. We're trying to elevate. You know, we're trying to elevate.
the production level's going up. The production's going up.
Producer Boogie was like, "Oh, did you hear?" I was like, "I did it, but I like it." And since we like it, we're gonna keep doing it for y'all. But tell us what we should do for improvements. Put it in the comments. You know,
Yeah, for sure.
per
Absolutely.
usual, SoundCloud's been blowing up. Last episode, shout out to everyone who checked in. So again, you know, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all because y'all hold us down more than anybody else. So thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for everybody for listening to all across the platforms. And remember to, as always, smash that bell so you can get all of our notifications as soon as all the content drops. So yeah.
And on that, I ain't got nothing else for the people. Boogie, we got
I'm
anything else?
done too.
Well, on that note, I'm your boy Nate Galloway.
As Adrian Brandenburg.
And this has been another dope ass episode of Late Night with Nate and Adrian. Stay away from them bad crabs, y'all. We up out of here.
Bye.